So come explore Edinburgh Old Town with me, starting from Waverly train station. We're exiting onto Market Street, and if we just cross the road and follow the stairs up Flesh Market Close, straight away you can see all the history, all the architecture, and get a feel for the city. And that's straight away from the train station, so just gives you a start off of what's to come. Coming out of Flesh Market Close now. I'm absolutely exhausted after climbing all the stairs. You exit now onto Cockburn Street, which is a pretty busy little street full of tourists, and I'll show you an amazing little coffee stop where you can watch the world go by. I'll show you guys the milkman. Doing amazing oat milk cappuccino in here. As you can see, it's really busy, so maybe not come at lunchtime. Carrying on straight up Cockburn Street, we now come to the famous Royal Mile. Starbucks across the road, my favourite. Now if you go up the stairs in that Starbucks, there's an amazing view of the Royal Mile. And this just gives you an idea of how to get to the Royal Mile from Waverly station. As you can see, it's pretty easy, but Edinburgh is quite hilly. So get your trainers on and be prepared for a climb. Totally recommend Mary King's Close for anybody who's looking for a tour of the hidden underground vaults. Yeah, I've done this before and it's pretty good, but you should probably pre-book as it can get pretty busy. St Giles Cathedral. Deacon Brodie's Tavern just coming up ahead here. Claims to be one of the oldest pubs, haunted pubs in Edinburgh. Worth a wee visit. Good fish and chips in there. Now I wanted to show you a wee hidden gem if you like your books, and I'm going to take you to the Writers' Museum, which is just off the Royal Mile, down Lady Stairs Close. And honestly, it's worth a visit. Find out all about Rabbie Burns, Walter Scott, and it's also a pretty spectacular little square that you come into. So that's just off the Royal Mile. And you can go in there free charge. Still heading up the Royal Mile here. And if you keep carrying on up here, this takes you to the castle. And our resident bagpipers just up here, I can hear them. Usually full of tourists getting their pictures and videoing. Oh, he's got his hat off today. Don't usually see that. Hopefully he'll give us a song and I'll let you have a listen. This is a nice wee spot. It's just got a couple of wee food vans, coffee shop. You can get a wine here as well and just watch the people of Edinburgh wander on by. We're up towards the castle. Sorry, it's a bit windy today. Get the witchery shop there. It's quite a nice wee shop to browse about. I wanted to show you as well this wee hidden gem if you've got kids. Camera Obscura World of Illusions. Getting amazing views of the Royal Mile if you go in there, and all sorts of weird and wonderful things to see. As you can see, they're advertising it with the magic mirrors. But really fun thing to do with the kids right on the Royal Mile. Oh, there's the big piper now. I'll head back down. I think he was holding off because there was a lot of traffic noise and roadworks going on. I think something's happening at the castle today. Seems to be a lot of stuff getting put up. I don't know if it's a concert. There's usually concerts here during the summer. Pretty amazing venue actually, as long as it doesn't rain, because there's no really any shelter if it rains. Another amazing restaurant here, but probably a wee bit more higher end. There's the witchery, which is just back down across from the Camera Obscura. I think this gets voted number 1 out of the restaurants, I'm sure. But people say it's really worth a visit. I've never been in here, but I would like to try it, but a wee bit out of my price range. But probably worth a go if you're here as a tourist and willing to spend that wee bit extra on a really nice meal. As you can see, it's got a lovely little reception courtyard. It just gives you an idea of how nice it probably will be inside. Now I've just come off the Royal Mile at Upper Bow, and if we continue down here you'll get an amazing view of Victoria Street, which was the inspiration of J.K. Rowling when she wrote Harry Potter series and Diagon Alley. So yeah, I'll show you the view from up here first, and then I'll let you see it as I walk along on the same level. But as you can see, this is a nice wee spot to people watch, grab a coffee and admire the view if you're a Harry Potter fan. So here it is. This is Victoria Street, the inspiration for Diagon Alley. Busy wee street. There's a few wee shops that are nice to kind of visit. There's a Harry Potter shop, and there's an amazing eatery called Oink, which sells the most amazing pulled pork or roast pork rolls that you need to try, with a choice of toppings on that. Well, I showed you Deacon's Tavern, which was across the road, Deacon Brothers Tavern. This is Deacon's House Cafe, which again you can see is a beautiful little courtyard taking you in. Quite inviting. Good use of the architecture and the arches. And nice wee spot if you wanted a wee coffee. Quite funky architecture there of Diagon Alley, I'm pretty sure anyway. I'm just going to head back onto the Royal Mile, and I'll show you some other little spots. We're approaching Victoria Street and the grass market area. So if I just follow down here, this will take you on to the view that I showed before, the inspiration for Diagon Alley. And we'll just see it from eye level rather than from up above. And you'll see how pretty it is, guys. A lot of noise in the city today, a lot of stuff going on. So I'm just going to walk down here without any sound and just let you see it. There you can get a butterscotch beer. The Elephant House Magical Cafe. Nice wee cheesemonger there. Natural skincare. So as you can see, there's a lot of kind of little independent shops. This is Oink that I was telling you about that does the most delicious hog roast rolls. Freshly made every day. Absolutely amazing. Nice wee spot there for your lunch. This is the Harry Potter museum I was telling you about that you actually need to queue to get into. Last entry 7:15. It's actually quite late. Didn't think it'd be open as late as that, but obviously catering for the tourists. And honestly guys, it's worth a visit if you like Harry Potter, and you get to go up the stairs and there's a wee photo opportunity and stuff like that for you. So continuing on down Victoria Street, and this brings you right on to the grass market area where you can get nice pubs and cafes. Look at this street, it's absolutely stunning. Looks as if it's just been repainted as well because the colours are so vibrant. Continuing off Victoria Street now, we enter the grass market area, which if you take, a bit windy today guys, if you keep walking down here you'll come to the castle. Most amazing view of the castle on your right hand side, right at the bottom. It's pretty special. Oh, there's someone claiming it to be the smallest pub in Scotland. There's always some claims of something. The wee pub. Let's get this wee, another lovely wee done up entryway. Yeah, pretty nice wee area to sit and watch everybody go by if it's not so windy. In a nice sunny day, this area is absolutely jumping with people sitting outside. a lot of these venues as well during the Fringe. This is where you would come, and they show a lot of the free Fringe, so a lot of them have got basements where you come and you can watch a free show, and all they ask is that you put a donation in at the end. You can put whatever you want in, depending if you liked it or not. Just continuing on down the grass market, and this, I just turn to my right, you'll get a view, quite an amazing view actually, of the iconic, famous Edinburgh Castle. Now, for anyone that's a David Nicholls' One Fine Day fan, the book and the TV series, I'll show you where the famous Venel scene is when she's running away and he chases after her up the stairs. So the bottom of the grass market, across from the castle, where we see that view. Right up here, Venel leading to Brown's Place. This is the stairs she ran up. She must have been fitter than me, because there's quite a lot of stairs. Don't think I could run up here and not be out of breath. But I'll take you up. And as we turn around, you'll be able to see the view of the castle that's featured in the TV series. And here's the view here, guys. Pretty stunning. Nice photo opportunity. This is me now walking down the other side of the Royal Mile, going the other direction, away from the castle, which is the way it leads you right down to Holyrood Palace and Arthur's Seat if you were in the ocean for a climb or a hike. At this spot here, the Museum of Childhood, is a free museum, like most of the museums in Edinburgh, and it's quite a kind of fun one with the kids to go in and just see the old toys and what they played with back in the day. It's really busy today. I thought I'd come in midweek and it wouldn't be so busy, but it's really busy. Just gives you an idea what coming up now from May into the kind of main season, how busy it gets. Especially during August, the Fringe, you can hardly get moving in this street with street performers and people standing all around and going to all the venues. But it's getting pretty windy and wet here now, so I think I'm going to take this opportunity to find myself a wee coffee shop. So I'm just going to take this down here and see if there's any I fancy. There's always a coffee shop in Edinburgh you can stop at. It can be quite pricey, but then again it is a city centre, and the price you pay of a high, busy tourist place. So continuing down the bottom end of the Royal Mile, I wanted to show you the entrance into a lovely wee museum, and if you're interested in Greyfriars Bobby at all, it tells you the whole story. So we just keep continuing right down, and is not far down here and right. You'd probably miss it if you weren't looking for it. God, it's getting really heavy now here. I think it's meant to go off in about an hour. And there it is. It's the Museum of Edinburgh, it's called. Now, I highly recommend a visit, especially at the end of the day. I think they just ask for a wee donation like most places. But it is a lovely way to spend a wee morning and afternoon if it's raining. So just finished my coffee, and as you can see, this being Scotland, the sun's back out within 10 minutes. It's just a little sun shower. Perfect excuse to have a coffee when the rain starts. So just wanted to show you this another museum, which is kind of across the road from the National Museum that I showed you. This is called The People's Story, and it's all about the people of Edinburgh and the history of the people of Edinburgh. Again, it's free entry, and it's quite an interesting wee place to stop, especially in the rain. So I'm just heading back up to the Royal Mile. I've not went down as far as Holyrood. I'll show you that another day, and I'll maybe take a wee hike up Arthur's Seat and show you what that's like, show you the views. So I'm just going to continue back up, and that'll take me back up to Cockburn Street, where we kind of started the journey. So I hope this has gave you a wee idea how to navigate Edinburgh's Old Town. And see what it's like. Loads and loads of wee tourist shops. But I hope it's also gave you a feel. It's got an amazing vibe, Edinburgh. Doesn't matter what time of year you come, there's always tourists milling about. It's always busy. In fact, I would probably recommend Edinburgh as one of the top cities to come if you've got kids. There's just so much to see, so much to do. Doesn't matter what they're interested in, you'll always find something if you do your research. It's also quite dog friendly as well now, never used to be, but more and more cafes are allowing dogs in, which is quite handy for people that don't want to go on holiday without their wee poochies. So I'm going to leave it here and hope you've enjoyed my tour of the Old Town, Edinburgh.